It's a beautiful start to the day here in London, perfect for some landscape and street photography. I'm back along the Thames with the camera this morning, and yes, I'll be trying not to lose yet another lens cap, especially after what happened the last time I was out this way. Hello, and you join me from what is a beautiful morning here in London. I'm shooting from another vantage point on the River Thames, shooting towards a landmark I've already captured once this year already, the O2 Arena. I think it was back in February, March time I came down to London Docklands. I was a little bit more over towards the left as the River Thames just snakes its way round the O2 Arena. I was over towards the left, shooting head on once again to the landmark in question. I was hoping for a sunrise that day. It didn't materialise, not like what I've got today. This has always been, though, a location I've always had in the back of my mind, always wanted to come out here, especially this time of the year with the sunrise coming up behind the arena itself. And it's proving to be the right decision on this particular day, that's for sure. Well, fingers crossed, that was a lovely shot to start the day with. Get some beautiful light reflecting off the buildings as the sun comes up now. But today, in an ideal world, what I really want to be able to do is do a nice mixture of landscape photography and street photography. The plan, if I've got time today, is to head into Canary Wharf itself here on the Isle of Dogs this morning. But the plan is to head into Canary Wharf eventually, get some nice street photography shots of the high-rise skyscrapers. But equally, I want to talk about one of the most frustrating pieces of kit that I've got in my camera bag: lens caps. That sun coming across the Thames is absolutely glorious, the way it's reflecting off the water. I mention lens caps though because I'm reminded of my last visit to this particular part of London when I was over in London Docklands shooting the O2 Arena. That day I had the camera set up on the tripod, getting ready to take a long exposure. Took the lens cap, and in my hurry, in my haste, I just threw the lens cap down onto my bag. That was the big mistake that I made, because I just watched in slow motion as the lens cap landed on my bag on the side. It just rolled in slow motion off and into the Thames. Could do nothing about it. It was my own mistake. It's probably ended up across the North Sea in Denmark now. It's going to wash up on some Danish shore, and some locals going to wonder how on earth it's ended up there. If you find it, can I have it back, please? In some regard, this is really an odd part of London. You've got the high skyscrapers. Others, you've got some lovely parkland. You might notice, though, that I've come across to the other side of the river from where I was just a minute ago at the Isle of Dogs. Used the Greenwich foot tunnel to come across, or come under the River Thames, I should say. Lovely shot of the skyscrapers in the background with the dome of the footbridge, or the foot tunnel, I should say, in the foreground. Not a bad sight, is it? Let's get this shot and then get back across the river. What a strange day this has turned out to be. I've had some low cloud, some mist rolling in from the Thames, and it's just created this real beautiful atmospheric look around the tall buildings. I started off the morning with a beautiful sunrise. Now, just in 3 hours, I've got this. But again, on the topic of lens caps, similar incident to when I was at the O2 Arena. I was at home standing on my decking, took my lens cap off the front of my lens and accidentally dropped it, and it fell down the smallest of gaps down the side of my decking. So I've got no hope of ever getting it again. Who would have thought that a small disc like that could cause so much trouble? Although, talking of experiences, you have to wonder if it's me. Am I the issue? Hopefully it's not. Hopefully you watching can relate as to how these small discs can be so problematic at times. They're so easy to lose. Right, I'm going to go off and do some street photography in Canary Wharf. I think I'm not going to do any talking in there because the security guards for the big companies, the high-rise buildings, they can get a bit particular against photographers because parts of Canary Wharf, it's on private ground. So for the first time doing street photography, I won't be surprised if this is the first time that someone says to me, stop, you can't be doing that. Hopefully though, I'll have some good images to share around what is a bit of a unique area compared to whatever I've shot in the past. So I'm back in the car after some street photography around Canary Wharf, and that was great fun, really was. Got some great shots, I think, at least, of the high-rise buildings and some different shots as well of some certain sites that I came across during my walk around. You know what, that was the second time in the last 3 weeks where I've not had someone say, stop, you can't be doing that. Maybe street photography isn't so bad after all, especially in Canary Wharf. That surprised me. I thought security, I might get stopped a few times, but no, everything was absolutely fine, which made it even better in my opinion. However, I'm going to head home, I think, get myself a little bit of rest. So this is where I'm going to end today's video. Thank you so much for watching, but it leaves me to say but one thing from me to you. Goodbye.